Good afternoon, Professor and fellow peers. My name is Brian, and today I will be sharing with you insights about employee motivations and why it is crucial to organizational performance. For our first article, we will be talking about extrinsic and intrinsic motivation factors and how it directly affects organizational performance and cross-reference them with the relevant OB concepts in our conclusion. So, you may be wondering, what are extrinsic and intrinsic motivation? Intrinsic motivation relates to an individual taking part in an activity for its inherent satisfaction to act for the fun or challenge entailed, rather than for some separable consequence, such as pressures or rewards. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, involves completing a task or exhibiting a behavior because of external causes, such as avoiding a punishment or receiving a reward. Based on a questionnaire conducted in Ethiopia of 119 employees of the Oromia Seed Enterprise Bill branch, it was observed that a positive correlationship exists between organizational performance and extrinsic and intrinsic motivation. In the survey, although extrinsic motivation has a higher average mean score of 2.36 relative to intrinsic motivational factors at 2.34, the difference of 0.02 is immaterial. The findings pinpoint that both motivational factors significantly affected employees' work performance and output, hence reiterating to Oromia Seed Enterprise and its managers of the need to develop a practical motivational system, which entertains the complex interaction of motivation variables, both in extrinsic and intrinsic. To improve organizational performance, drawing inferences from the survey results will also encourage policymakers to strengthen an incentive system as well as other motivation veins in Ethiopian public organizations and companies. Correspondingly, to organizations looking for optimum productivity among its staff, it is imperative to elicit enthusiasm among their employees so that they strive to expand their skill sets to meet key performance indicators such as X% of sales targets, Y% of employees trained, X% increase in customer satisfaction of employee services to ensure its long-lasting success. The drawback comes from the difficulty in motivating each individual due to differences in individual needs and wants. Consequently, when formulating an appropriate motivation model, extrinsic and intrinsic motivation must be streamed appropriately to suit different levels of staff needs. Nonetheless, motivation has diverse manifestations, where it can be encouraged via different forms, such as enhancing performance through productivity workshops or providing insurance or welfare services to employees. Let me elaborate further on how the two examples work. Through productivity workshops, employees learn how it could produce better results among their peers, meeting their self-actualization needs. Workshops also encourage employees bonding, creating their sense of belonging to the organization as they view themselves as a collective whole, which meets Maslow's hierarchy of love and belonging needs. As for the second example, through the provision of welfare such as providing recreation clubs for staff to unwind and insurance, organization shows employees it cares for its health and well-being. This will strengthen employees' loyalty, fulfilling three levels of hierarchy of needs, which are love and belonging, safety needs, and physiological needs. Furthermore, depending on employees' current status, they have different priorities and needs. For instance, a worker who just entered the workforce may initially work to meet their physiological needs. Hence, a reasonable pay coupled with welfare will definitely retain the services of employees with good potential. However, the needs will change as he progresses. He will want to have a sense of belonging with his colleagues to generate better productivity for the team, and would also want to be recognized for his special talents. Hence, organizations should ensure that it has the different set of motivational strategies other than monetary rewards to motivate employees, such as involvement in cross-team projects, which provides upskilling. To conclude, human capital is an integral part of the organization as they are core of the company. Thus, blending the intrinsic and extrinsic motivators stimulate workplace synchronization and better employee performance, giving rise to long-term benefits for the company via staff retention, productivity, and breed loyalty towards the company. Thank you for your kind attention.